You stated that because this is the election season, I want to know, do you consider yourself a politician? And the reason I'm going to ask that question is because a lot of times in the community, during an election season, there are politicians that come in to communities sometime and they don't return, that they come in seeking votes, and then once those votes are counted, the voters don't see or hear from them again.
Right.
So there's a difference between a politician and a servant. And I want to know, do you consider yourself a politician or do you consider yourself a servant?
I am not a politician. So by no means do I consider myself one. And I am a servant. I have a servant's heart. I referenced earlier my body of work professionally has demonstrated, let me say it that way, myself as a public servant. And then just the work that I do in the community. And it's not anything that I do to check a box, to be able to say, I'm Ty, I'm a community servant. It's just when there is a need, I believe that is our tax for being part of a community. Yes. Making sure that we're all caring for one another. Yes. If I have, you have. Yes. If you need and I have it, then I'm supposed to share. If I'm in need, then my community is supposed to share. I remember when my oldest daughter was diagnosed with leukemia 13 years ago, just how the community rallied around us as a family with blood drives, with the benefit dinner, with just care packages when we were in the hospital. That's what a community does. And, I would imagine because she was a young person that did make it, I guess, more of a heartfelt story, but it's no different than what we're going through now with the pandemic and, the community prayer that we have for one another. Yes. As we know community members, family members that are battling this disease or, the issues with the economy and how it's impacted, many of our homes. Communities take care of one another.
Yes.